Alright, that's what I'm doing there to keep the paint on the inside on both of them. I'm trying to figure out a way of getting red and black on this thing. So I'll go ahead and start and see what it comes out looking like. If it doesn't work out, it'll just be all black. But I'll try something out. Alright. Got it painted in red. I'll be switching out now to black in the center. Alright, this is what I got. I don't know if I'll keep it this way, but I'll see how it looks when it goes on the trailer with a red ring and black insides. So I'll go ahead now. This is a black I've been using right here, and the red is still the same safety red, but in the spray can. So that's what it is. Now I just have to paint the backs of this, the intersection of the rim. So I'll go ahead and do that. Since I have black, I'm going to touch up everywhere in here that had overspray. These are the sections where it's kind of difficult to get in with the paintbrush. So you spray in there and it gets overspray. So go ahead and fix all that. All right, I got the wheels right here. Got the trailer. I just wanted to match off the trailer with red and blacks on it. I welded this in there. I won't show the whole name, but I welded it in there. This right there, that's the name of the owner. I got black, repainted these right there because of the overspray or anything that touched it. So it's a solid black, but red and black, the whole theme. All right. Okay, right now what I'm doing is pulling the wires through. This side is the right side over here and the left side here. The yellow and brown wire goes to the left and the brown and green goes to the right. I have a little chase. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. That's where the wires go through. Runs along there. It comes out. I go over this right here. The weld on this side is higher, so it won't affect the wire when the board is on top. Then I have this tube on the hair. The wire comes, if I can see it. Yeah, the wire is right here. Turns, comes out here. Have to mount the light for the side marker light here, and then I'm going to go back through this tube, and that tube goes all the way to the tail light. I just started pulling this one through, so it's not difficult if you're by yourself. The shorter runs you can just pull them in and it's just going to come right there. And I'm leaving enough up front, about that. It's about 16 inches. I'll see if I can bring it up from here or at the bottom. I'm not sure yet, but if I do bring it up here, I'll be strapping it to that point right there. So I'll go ahead and do that and then finish up with this. Okay, I'm just using some electrical wire. That's a solid wire. I guess you could use it stranded too, because it went pretty easy. Comes out right here, so that I can just hook the wire and pull it to go to the back. One of these wires in them has to be spliced to the marker light right there, the clearance light or marker light, whichever you want to call it. And makes this other one a little bit long, so what I end up doing with it is rolling it back up and stuffing it back inside here, just so that it doesn't have a whole drooping wire there. But I'll go ahead and do that so I can finish this thing up, and I'll show the ending results, what it looks like at the end. Okay, got the wire pulled right here. I got an extra 5 feet, extra 5 feet of wire to there. The brown wire is the one that you'll be splicing in here, and you can know that by boats have brown. The yellow here is for signal, and the green over there is signal. So that brown one is a steady light. So I'll go ahead and do that. I guess if you want to switch it up and have your signal lights blinking overhead, it'd be basically the same thing. For a short trailer, this is a 10-foot trailer. If you were using a real long one, you need to go by the rule books of the state and all that. Okay, I'll go ahead and put the lights in on the white wire here. That white wire is the ground, and it is going to be bolted to a stud. I might drill that stud, go through here. Usually I weld it in on the other side, but I think I'm just going to drill it through, put a nut on the other side, and then another nut to sandwich the that wire put on one of the eye bolts on it. Okay. All right, all the wiring is done. There. Now while I'm doing it, I always test. I got the ground hooked up here, and I got the hot hooked up on that one. So I just hit the switch, turn it on. That's LEDs. The side marker, LEDs. The back is on. The other one is on. And then the side marker on this side is on. And you just do that. The reason for that is the ground. If you don't have a good connection with ground, it just won't work. So you want to check it as you go. And I don't use those loops that they send. I use just twist the wires together. Use heat shrink on it and push them back. Any excess, I push it back inside the pipe here. So it has about 6 inches. So I'll go ahead now, put this down. I'll be testing it tonight, so I'll check it out later. With the sun going down a little bit, I got that. You can see the glow from the other one. That's the lights on in the back. And the last one over here. So it's done.